Now, some administrative stuff. On this project, because you're out on site, some matters are important. So far as insurance is concerned, UTS has third-party insurance that covers you while you're on site. And sometimes I get asked for this by the industry partner. The link for it is there. That's called the certificate of currency is there at that link, and you can see what insurance is available and what you're covered for. Now, importantly, although UTS staff and students are covered by confidentiality, that is, when you enrolled, you agreed to keep everything confidential. This is frequently not quite enough for industry partners, and they would want you to sign a separate and additional confidentiality agreement. Please do. Basically, because if you don't sign it, you can't go on site. So please sign and respect their confidentiality. Another thing I have to say, plagiarism. Plagiarism is copying someone else's work and presenting it as your own. And whether it's done by accident, by just forgetting to credit who the author was, or deliberately in the attempt to say, well, look, they said it much better than I did, so I'm going to copy their work. Don't do it. It is misconduct, it is academic fraud, and we don't treat it lightly. Now, part of the reason for that, so far as I'm concerned, never mind the ethics of it, but I want to know what you've understood. I need to know what you think. Even if you're having trouble expressing it, I need to know that. I need to know what you do and don't understand. Now, if you copy someone else's work, I don't know that you understand anything, so I've got to give you 0 marks. Now, worse, at any time I detect plagiarism or any other form of academic misconduct, I don't have a choice in the matter. I am required to report it as a case of misconduct. And once that happens, bad things happen. So don't do it. Misconduct beyond academic misconduct. There are some forms of misconduct that can happen on the workplace that are nothing to do with academic standards. These are things like racial vilification or sexual harassment or breach of confidentiality, that kind of thing. Again, don't do it. If you are guilty of misconduct on an industry partner site, 2 things are going to happen. 1, you get taken off that project and you will not be allowed back on the site. Second is you'll be reported for misconduct, and we don't treat that lightly. We respect our industry partners, we value our industry partners. We cannot afford to have students misbehaving themselves on site, so please don't. Now, despite all of that warnings that came at the end, welcome to the subject. It's usually a very rewarding subject for all concerned, and I hope you have a very interesting and rewarding year.